Last month we initiated refunds worth around 15, 20, $25,000. You might be thinking, Bhavesh, like what's happening with you recently? You are initiating a lot of refunds and whatnot. Guys, when you test something new, a new offer, you have to build a proof of concept. Like whether it's going to work in a long-term sustainable way or not. And second is like when we scale, will it bring profit to us or will it bring losses to us? So right now we are just in that testing phase. We are just building out proof of concept for specific offers. So not only just one, we have different offers right now which we are testing for our clients. And just because of that, obviously we don't have any problem refunding when we are not able to deliver. And what we are actually realizing is like this is not going to happen this way. We have to try something else, right? We have to find a different route to deliver the same product, same service. So it's good. I don't feel sad about like refunding clients. Obviously, like it's taking a chunk of revenue obviously, but at the same time what you're realizing is you're actually also getting to know like this delivering something specific service, specific product might not be like easy for you. And once you realize that like it's not going to be easy for you, then you can start eventually working on it. If I actually go this route just to deliver the same service, I think this might work out for the clients. So it's like you have to keep testing different offers and build a proof of concept. So now you might be thinking, Bhavesh, why are we even talking about refunds? Guys, this video is all about contracts, agreements, right? Whatever you want to call. When I first started my agency out, I used to see so many videos on YouTube like get my contract template for free. Everyone was giving the templates, right? Everyone was just giving the contract, agreements and whatnot. I'm obviously going to give the copy of like what we actually send to our clients before we even start working with them. At the same time, I'm going to just give you a quick rundown of all the contracts we have, because we have different offers. That's why I actually spoke about my offers, right? Like in order to test them. Literally at this very point, if I just remember, it's like we have 5-6 different offers. We have offers ranging from $2,000 going straight upwards of $16,000. We never closed a client for $16,000. We did close a client for $12,000. That's the highest, but on the higher end I'm talking about. But when we actually talk about contracts, it's like the contract should actually save you as a company, right? What things you're obliged of, what your client is obliged of. You have to acknowledge both of the things. And once it's in the middle ground, then I think like signing client, obviously it's completely another thing. But when clients actually ask for a refund, how to save yourself. In the past, obviously I did like few videos on like how to prevent refunds and whatnot, but I'm not going to cover that part. But anyways guys, stick with me to the very end. You're going to find the contract templates in the description, both of the contracts that we use. And also guys, in the description I have literally dropped so many good links for you. Facebook group, which is completely free to join. If you're looking to start and scale your marketing agency, my course is in the description. Like literally a lot of my initial students have already started closing clients, so I'm just overwhelmed with the response. Like whosoever is like enrolling into the program, they're getting results. My first ever best course I've ever created, like literally covered every single thing in depth. Anyways, also you will find Go High Level subscription, 14-day free trial in the description. Anyways guys, enough of promotion, let's get straight to the video and let me know if you actually like this video or not. So let me go to my screen right now real quick and let me start recording. So this is the retainer contract. So when we sign retainer clients, it's like $2,000 plus ad spend, and it's a 1-month contract, and we generally just run Facebook. That's all. Now what's the most important thing in this particular contract is terms of service. You have to write the name of your client here, prospect, whatsoever, and your name here. So you have to just mention what kind of services you are actually providing to your client. The client agrees to compensate the service provider, which is us, $2,000 plus ad spend for 30 minimum exclusively. What's our guarantee is like we are going to give you 30 plus exclusive minimum leads. If not, we are going to refund it. That's our offer. I'm not even sure like why I'm disclosing my own offer, but I do feel like confident, like because I'm already established in so many industry. That's why I have all these perks. I'll just disclose every single thing to you. Or the only reason behind that is I'm already established in this industry, and if you try to compete me, you will just see for yourself like whether you can just come close to us as a solo marketing agency. I'm talking about, not to brag, not being arrogant. It's just all about like putting in the work for the last 3-4 years. Anyways, so you can see like you have to mention the guarantee here. Then term of agreement, this is the most important part. So Growth Magnet Studio will generate, obviously our company name, will generate exclusive leads for $2,000 plus ad spend, and then you have to add your prospect name here. Obviously I've removed the prospect name on this contract for the video. So let's say GMS is eligible for a refund or a free month where you just need to pay for the ads if we are unable to generate less than 30 minimum exclusive leads in a month with $1,500 ad spend. That's how we save our assets. And with a $1,500 ad spend, we have been doing this for the last 4 years, so we are pretty much sure like $1,500 will get us more than 35 leads. Just to be on a safer side, we just pitch them. If we fail to generate even 30 leads, you're going to get a refund, which never happens. Why? Because we know 1,500 will get you more than 35, 40 leads. Boom, we are on the safer side. The ball is in our court, right? So exclusivity, your client will actually like your contract even more if you mention this point, which is exclusivity. Especially local businesses, these guys like obviously experience something like when I generated lead, the lead vendor used to share the leads with someone else. There was no exclusivity. What we actually pitch to our clients is literally on the contract it's mentioned we are not going to like share your leads with anyone. It's just exclusive to you. They're like, yeah, that's awesome, let's do this. They actually love it when you just keep the leads and appointments just to them. What they have been facing in the past is like all the lead vendors they have dealt with, they were just like literally sending the same leads and appointments to everyone out there. Because of that, there was like no exclusivity. For these guys, exclusivity is like gold. When you're just exclusive to just one particular thing, you can focus on it more, and the chances of you closing a job just for that particular appointment lead would be high because it's just exclusive to you. I hope that actually does make sense, right? So yeah, we have just mentioned like all the leads and appointments will be just exclusive to you, and that's all. Now, generating additional revenue while working with us, it's like if you do refer us to someone. Let's say we started working with this one client, he started getting results, he sent us a client to us, we sent him direct flat $500 in commission straight away. That's like that's a way and putting in your prospect's mind, yeah, these guys have referral program. If these guys end up producing well for me, a positive ROI, these guys to someone else, and I can make $500. And this happens a lot. That's how we get like a lot of referrals. I actually never disclosed it, but I'm just disclosing every single thing to you guys. So make sure like you do subscribe to the channel right now and just comment your feedback, because I really want to know like what do you actually think about these videos where I'm actually disclosing everything. So this is for the $500 commission, and this is for $250 commission. So it's like more of a reference. Let's say I have a prospect, he's like literally ready, but he's just on the fence, just waiting to talk to one of our clients about his services. I'll give that prospect one of my clients' numbers. He's going to talk, he's going to vouch for us. If we do end up closing that particular prospect, he's going to get a $250 commission. Boom, that's all. Here's the client information. You have to add the name of the client and the name of the company. Boom, that's just the retainer contract. I hope it did made sense to you guys, like how the contract looks like and how the contract has been prepared in a way which can actually save us as a marketing agency. And we're not doing anything like to harm our clients as well, right? The contract is in like both the client as well as our favor. It's in the middle ground, to be honest. Now let's talk about, like I mentioned, I have 5 offers, so I'm only going to disclose 2 different contracts. One is retainer, second is appointment. Now let's talk about the appointment contract real quick. Alright guys, again, this is the contract for agreement for set clients, which you can say like appointment clients. So this particular contract has more clauses, because in this particular type of service we do end up losing a lot of money on a particular client. We initiate the refunds, we also lose money sometimes for no reason. Just to prevent losing money on our end, we have like literally added a lot of clauses. I'm not sure if it's going to make sense to you, because this kind of service is like not prevalent for all the marketing agencies. Only few agencies out there is offering something like this. Let me show you. So yeah, this is the main service. This is like, you can say like the definition of a service for appointments, right? This is the cost, service description. So generally we have like different offers. 5 sets is like 2,250. 10 sets, 10 appointments, whatever you want to call, is $4,500, right? Again, you have to mention the pricing here, the name, the date, the name of your client, the company, whatever it is. And now from here, the term of agreement start, and that's very important. So the client agrees to compensate the service provider. Again, the same thing as retainer, the price, retainer, as well as like how many sets, how many appointments we have to actually deliver to the client. And this is the most important part, like we actually guarantee them all the appointments that we'll be sending you will be qualified under this criteria. Depending on the niche, you might have different criterias, but for solar we have this specific criteria. Then I think the second most important thing is like we guarantee you to deliver all these appointments in a 30-day window, in a time frame of 30 days. That's a guarantee. So we will provide you certain numbers, and this is our refund guarantee. Let's say if we actually signed a contract client for 10 appointments, we send them 8 appointments, we just didn't deliver 2 appointments, so we are going to just refund them for 2 appointments. I know this was like mind blowing and mind changing for us. And this is the reason like we save sometimes like good amount of money on these clients. We just come across like both situations, to be honest, right? So again, like you'll be notified during the day of the appointment. If you miss the appointment, it would be counted as I said. A lot of clients was actually like, they were actually like missing the appointments, guys, because on the back end we are paying someone to book the appointments for us, and now they're like, most of our clients are missing the appointment, so we are losing money on the back end, right? And they think like we are just Indians, and these guys are just like from India, and they won't care about this. I'm just going to miss. They have to take you seriously. If they're not taking you seriously, just either stop, terminate the contract straight away, or just charge a dispute. Recently we came across a client. I actually talked about that particular issue in my vlog too. Again, if you haven't checked my vlog channel, just subscribe to it, because a lot of new vlogs will be coming up. But anyways, like what actually happened is like he charged us back for like entire $4,500, and we actually delivered him all the appointments, and we charged a dispute against him. And guess what, like it's like he literally reached out to us and he said like, obviously, yeah, just charge me whatever appointments I've missed. So you have to have that dominance, you have to have that authority over clients. And how you're going to do that is by mentioning each and everything in the contract. Just don't make the mistake of, where your clients are taking you just whatever it is. It's just Indian agency. No, they have to know your authority, they have to feel your dominance, and they should like actually fear, because it's like most of the times what happens is like, as Indians, obviously guys, like I just hate this shit, to be honest. Just because of us Indians, we have literally cold called so many customers in US, and we have scammed people there, and just because of that we have that reputation in US. It's our own fault. But like people like us, we can obviously like try to turn it upside down. We try to change the situation in a positive way for Indians. These US guys have stereotypes like these Indian guys are scammers. Not just Indians, Pakistanis, Philippines, all the third world countries, whatever it is, right? So it's our own fault, guys, right? As Indians, we have cold call. A lot of Indian call centers have actually did a lot of scams in US. So it's our own fucking fault. We cannot blame US guys, right? But just because of those Indians who actually scammed people in US, just because of that, we are just getting defamed out of no reason, right? Obviously, we have the chance, we have an opportunity here to actually build up a good reputation in front of our clients, and how we can do that is by providing them good value, good service, and just treating them well. You can't treat your client as shit, Obviously, there will be some clients who are rude as fuck. You have to treat them like that. You have to like get them the taste of their own treatment. Anyways, right? So this is a refund policy, and obviously, like this is like the basic stuff. You can just read it over. Again, basic information on the criteria when we are going to replace it and whatnot. And again, we have mentioned here, GMS will send 5 appointments. 2, you have to add a prospect's name for a one-time setup fee of 2,250. That's a retainer. Again, the same thing here. When it's signed, you have to mention the date. Here's my signature, here's my prospect signature. Boom, that's it. So these were like the 2 contracts which like we use majority of time, because right now we are onboarding a lot of retainer clients, lead gen clients, as well as a lot of appointment setting clients. So guys, it's like best thing ever. You should have contracts in place. If you guys are someone who's just starting out, you don't have to worry about it. But if you're doing 10, 15, 20, $25,000, take things seriously from just this very moment, right? They start taking things seriously. These clients will might be a nightmare to you. There were nights in the past when I was first starting my agency. I think it was second year. I used to have like very sleepless nights. I used to just think about, what if I can't deliver? What if he will just ask for a refund? What if like my revenue for this month is just $2,000, and at the same time my expense are $3,000? All these negative scenarios used to just lead me to like sleepless nights. You have to go through it. Obviously, you don't have any option there. That's all, guys. Check the description right now, and also I'm really expecting to hear back from you about this video. Just drop your feedback, guys, whatever you think about it. And also, guys, do check my vlogging channel as well. All the best, guys, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye. Keep taking action. Bye.